footy.
It certainly does, and a part of the big team that is assembled for this year to take on season 2026 is the great Stevie Johnson, Sunday Rub extraordinaire and all-round superstar. Welcome, Stevie.
Thanks for having me, boys. I'm looking forward to another big year on the Sunday Rub with you, Dale.
Yes, Dale.
Yes, it's always good to come into these days because you're not really sure what you're going to get. We obviously haven't seen a lot of each other from the end of last year. Once sort of September's done and September Club, we tend to go our own way, and you never really know what shape everyone's going to rock up in. And
except for the peoples, man.
Yeah, well, come on, Bill. But Stevie, you're looking fit.
I have lost a few kilos, Dale.
Good boy.
I did dry January, which is a tough time to do it, so that probably helped a little bit. Been doing a little bit of work with a mate on the tools, which has kept me busy. A bit of labouring here and there.
Hard
Bill.
work, that
What's
is.
his name?
That's
Give him a
hard
plug.
work. Tommy Harris Construction, so very good builder down there in Geelong, and playing plenty of golf. So the handicap's dropping down a few strokes too, Dale. So it's been nice.
Who do you play golf with, Stephen?
I play golf with a group of guys in Geelong. It's called the Wednesday group.
And they're all good blokes.
It's a group of about 20 local blokes involved in all different footy clubs down there who we rotate around every Wednesday, and we play for a little bit of coin on the side.
So where is the handicap at?
It's getting back a little bit lower to where it should be. It's at 5 at the moment, so I'm looking forward to taking you out.
Pretty good.
When I get an invitation onto that golf show that you're running, if it's still going.
Bloody hell. Teeing off with Daisy Thomas, season 2, getting ready to go. Make sure you tune in from
when?
December
this
year.
December. Speaking of other clubs, you played for the Cats the other day and you knocked off North Melbourne. Is that right, in a golf game?
I did, a past players golf day. So that was it was a Doug Wade golf day. Who was a champion player at both clubs, and I think I was the youngest player by about 20 years that played down there in Queenscliff. But we were good enough to get the chocolates.
Bazza Stoneham played, didn't
Barry
he?
Stoneham played.
Marty Christensen,
Adam Simpson, Alistair Clarkson. Some very good players there, and the Cats got the job done.
You and Chappie representing the Cats?
Chappie wasn't there, otherwise we probably would have hit each other around the heads with our one woods. But no, we get along well, Chappie. Chappie's not a bad golfer, actually, back in the day. There were some very good golfers in our playing days. We had a lot of time off. That's why a lot of the players like to be attracted to going down to Geelong, because their time management's very good and they get to do whatever they want on the side.
When's the last time you spoke to Chappie?
We had a gig together down at a bowls club down near Geelong last year, and he's actually very fit. Talk about in shape. I'm not quite there yet, but he's obviously very active and looks like he could still play.
Well, we've actually got him on the line now. No, we don't.
Well, a couple other your teammates, Stephen King. Have you spoken to Kingy?
I did. I actually had an appearance with him
So we should have gone. So
2 weeks ago in Shepparton.
I've been on a job
Shep
site.
Swans
I've been playing golf. No, you haven't. You've been doing cashies all summer.
They've just done a refurbishment of their club rooms, which was flooded. And Kingy is in good form. It's very hard for senior coaches to go out and do those kind of appearances because they can't say a whole lot just in case someone's got a video camera on them during it. So I sounded pretty bloody funny, actually.
Oh, listen to it. Scarlo, what about Scarlo? He's joined Kingy there at Melbourne.
Actually seen him down at an appearance. No, Scarlo, I see him quite a bit around the traps. He is a picture of fitness, and he's got 2 young sons that are coming through the ranks. They're about 15 years old, and both either 6'3" or over. So the other one, they're 2 twins. So they're probably the best chance of a father-son combination coming through for the Cats in the years to come.
There's a few coming through.
Well,
there will be.
There's a lot coming through. Who else?
Well, they've got a young Cats Academy. It's funny, Bomber Thompson's actually been taking the training sessions and being quite up and about. And, so there's young Mackie, there's Enright, there's Stephen King's young kids, there's... just about everyone that played in a premiership had sons around that time. So hopefully 1 or 2 of those boys can make it in the future.
And if they're not quite there, they can get to the Stevie J Make Me a Superstar Academy that's going beautifully.
Yeah, that's going well. That's another thing I've been doing, Dale, taking some one-on-one coaching or 2v2 small group coaching around Geelong at my Newtown footy ground. And, that's kept me very busy, just teaching the fundamentals of the game and trying to pass on a bit of knowledge, which I learnt through my playing days.
Snap.
So it
Snapshot
is.
of goal.
So it's
I've had a
don't
couple of
fumble,
blokes.
don't fumble. Let's go the pocket.
I've
I'll
actually
beat
had
ya.
a couple of guys. Aaron actually controls the emails that come in and
good
out.
wife.
I've had a couple of blokes that are well past their footy career just want to come down and kick a few snaps with me.
With a few beers.
And have a few
entertain that as
stubbies
well?
after it. So, I've told her just make sure you ask the right questions, and we get some young kids that want to be future AFL superstars.
How do we get onto that?
StevieJskills@hotmail.com, or actually it's not Hotmail, it's something else, but Stevie J Skills. It's on my Instagram account anyway if you want to know.
Good to know that.
One of the great plugs, that is. Stick around, you legend, because after this, we need to get to you going viral on the internet.
JB Bill, Daisy Thomas, this is Triple M's Rush Hour. Stevie J has joined us only a few weeks away from the season kicking off. He'll be part of the Sunday Rub. StevieJskills@gmail.com if you want to hire this man to teach a young one how to play footy.
Or if you're an old bloke and you just want to have a couple of stubbies and kick snaps.
That's exactly right.
Are you across Paco Luciana?
It sounds like a restaurant, but what is it?
So he's a streamer from the US who's gone viral reviewing and giving his critique of the AFL game and all the skills. Now, he started with your Dusty Martins, a few highlights. He's gone through, but I stumbled across the fact he found your highlights, and he thinks, Stevie, that you're bloody pretty good.
Wilson kicks Stevie!
And I'm out here, bro. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Shout out to Kazi, Will Ashcroft, and all the young guns. They ain't got shit on my OGs from back in the day.
Oh, geez, what's that?
Original gangster is the official phrase, but it just means like the
Right.
yeah,
Thank you.
the first off.
Yeah, I did come across him. He's actually, I think he's made 3 or 4 clips on me, so I'm one of his favourites. But it's good to see those guys that you wouldn't necessarily expect to be pumping your tyres up. I think he sits in a studio over there in his house in somewhere in America, and he's actually bloody good to listen to.
Well, he's a fan of one of your goals.
Geelong could have used him for his last 2 seasons.
Let's see. Johnson!
Oh my, bro.
Bro.
He's an all-time great. This is an old Stevie J. He's an all-time great. Y'all could have used him for another year, bro, maybe 2. He could have stayed at the Cats, bro.
So it's about time, some respect was put back on your name because we went to the Legends game and everyone was only caring about the prime train and Dan does footy.
Yeah,
Now
I
you're
know.
back,
Those blokes are getting a little bit too much airtime for my liking.
Exactly.
They weren't able to do it in front of 100,000 on the big day, were they, Dale? So no, it's good to have that support behind me. And just to
Normie.
refresh a few people's memories, maybe I did repost that when he did tag me in it.
There we go. And you pretend you didn't know who it was.
Yeah.
What about that?
I wasn't sure of his name. I didn't even look at that. I just reposted it straight away.
Hey, you're over there last Saturday, State of Origin. What was it like being in the crowd?
I was up in the commentary box, but there was a real buzz around town. And look, Perth's a great spot to go once you get there.
Yeah.
It's a long way away, but yeah, there was a good feeling. We went down into the rooms pre-match. Some players took it quite seriously. There were some other guys you could really feel the vibe in there. And then the game was quite a really good spectacle to watch. The skills were high level. You knew that even though it was pre-season, you were watching the absolute best players in the competition. I thought Victoria probably should have won by a much bigger margin. I thought, it's probably an 8 or 10 goal difference. But the All-Stars done really well to make a game of it, and hopefully it's something that can stay in the future.
So the skills were, so it wasn't Tiki Touchwood defence, it was actually the skills were so elite that you couldn't get a hand on.
Yeah, well, there wasn't. The reason why there wasn't too many contests is because in the AFL, in the normal season, players are worried about making mistakes. So they, if there's nothing on, they'll kick it long down the line, and that's where the contests start to come. Whereas you've got the best players in the competition that know they can thread the needle and take one through the middle of the ground, and they were able to do that, and that's where Victoria actually won the game. They went from their defensive 50 to scoring at a record rate, and we really seen the best skills on offer.
Bloody oath. It was fantastic to watch it ping around. Have you caught up with the old mate Coxie, Dean Cox?
I spoke to him over the weekend. I'm really hoping that the Swans can have a better year than last year, and I really think they can. Apparently, Charlie Curnow is having a great pre-season. We know everyone talks about their players and great pre-seasons, but they've been crying out for a big man in their forward line that can rip a game apart. We know they get Goulden back this year, who, when he come back into their side last year, made them look like a completely different team, and we can see that Warner and Heaney are superstars of the comp. So I'm tipping the Swans to be top 4 this season.
I didn't see him at the Sydney Test, did you, Coxie?
I did see a graphic of him, and
Holding
I
on to
spoke
a
him.
bar for dear life. Interesting that he was sitting down whilst doing so, Stephen.
No, he bloody loves the beer, Coxie, and that's why we're good mates. But I think he was just caught unaware on that occasion. He said, I probably had a few more once I got upstairs, but that was quite early in the day, so it was just unfortunate for him.
Right. We are here today doing our season predictions as part of the Triple M launch day, footy launch. Who do you think's going to win the grand final this year? Have you been asked it? Who do you think's playing off? Have you got any predictions that you can enlighten the good people with?
I haven't been asked yet, but I think we know
who's going to win it?
We know that Brisbane's got the absolute best list in the competition, but I think the Crows are going to win the flag this year. You know, they were minor premiers last season. They fell a little bit short, but you hear about Rochelle and what he could potentially do going through that midfield. And then Rankin, he was out there in the final games of that season last year, and I think he could be just about the best player in the competition. So I'm tipping the Crows to win the flag in 26.
Righto. What about these sides? Where are they going to finish? The Saints.
Saints will finish just outside the finals, so that means they'll finish 11th.
Wow.
Collingwood?
Collingwood, I can't see them finishing in the top 8. I'll say they're going to deteriorate and finish 12th.
Melbourne?
Melbourne, I think you'll get a slight bit of improvement. They've lost some superstars, we know that, but I like the young list that they've got, and I think... are we going to go through every team?
Because you're going to have to start doing the checks and balances.
Exactly. The math.
You're going, well, if I said 15
I
to
think
12.
they can sneak into 10th.
Righto. One more. Newtown. Newtown Football Netball Club.
And Chilwell. I'm hoping that on the back of last season where we finished second in the regular season, we were beaten in straight sets, but it was good for a young team that had 15 debutants. We've improved our list, so hopefully this could be the year. It's been 40 years, and I'm very hopeful that we can go all the way, but it'll take a fair bit of football throughout the year.
Coaching.
Well, in some things that are unsure,
good
like
coaching.
being number one in your Newtown Chilwell football season,
it.
you can guarantee you'll be number one on a Sunday with the Sunday Rub. Can't wait to have you back, Stevie J. Thank you very much for your time.
No
Stevie
worries,
J
looking forward to it. Thank you.
On the Rush Hour, you can hear him as part of the Sunday Rub alongside Daisy, alongside Joey, Brownie, and new member, Mitch Cleary this
Has
season.
that been
has
officially announced?
has now.
Mitchy, congratulations.
Triple M.